Okay, yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, okay, so I'm here at the Flow. It's actually a freehold retail mall located along East Coast Road. I'm here because a client actually emailed me. He mentioned that there was an agent who was trying to sell him a unit at the Flow. So actually he already decided to buy a unit, but he wanted me as a real estate salesperson to broker the deal, which means bring him to purchase a unit, then rent it out for him. But I'm actually recommending him not to buy the Flow. It's actually located along East Coast Road, which is where my office is. And just for your knowledge, I also run two restaurants along East Coast Road, so I'm quite familiar with this area. In fact, most of the owners along East Coast Road, right, I know them personally. And yet, on the opposite side of East Coast Road, we're actually directly opposite the Red House. The business for most of the outlets there are doing okay, but for this particular retail mall, it's doing exceptionally bad, exceptionally poorly. Most of the units are not rented out. In fact, none of the units are rented out except one on the ground floor. And this building has already completed like for some time. Okay, so let's go in and take a look, and then we can better understand, you know, how not to make a bad decision, especially when it comes to investing in commercial properties. Okay, so let's go. Okay, yeah, so this is the ground level. We're going up to the third level. The units here, right, they are loft units. So the ground level unit is actually level 1 and level 2. So when we take this escalator, we'll go up to level 3. Okay, yeah, so let's go up. Yeah, so all the air conditioning, everything is all done already. So it's all turned on. So it's really very cooling inside. The thing is that because everything is vacant, but yet the owners of these units, right, they have to pay the conservancy and maintenance charges to maintain this whole building. So every day you can see workers actually working on the minor defects, or maybe people walking to and fro, just viewing the units only. But it has been this state for many months already. Yeah, so if you go in, right, we're going to go in and we're going to take a look. It's all the way up to the 7th floor, and every single unit all the way through to the 7th floor, right, does not have a single tenant. And even when you go to the basement, there are some shops at the basement, there are no tenants at all also. And there's only one tenant. There's a hair salon which faces the hotel. But in all essence, the building is actually quite nice, quite beautiful. It's just that there's really no tenants. And this is one of the worst commercial investments that I've ever seen for all my life doing real estate for 10 over years. Yeah, so it's all the way this way. Come, let's take a look. You see, there's nothing here. There's everything, nothing here. In fact, maybe if you have kids, you can come here and let them run around. Yeah, you won't be scared to bang into anyone. Yeah, and most of these, right, they have all the signs saying that they are for rent or for sale. And all these are like owners which have already bought the units. There are about maybe 10 units left direct from developer, but the rest, right, are all owner units, and all the owners are trying to rent or sell the units to the next buyer or the next tenant. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's really absolutely nothing. And one unit here, right, every unit here, people are trying to sell for 2,000 plus per square foot. But yeah, that's pretty expensive if you mind me saying. And some of the units here, right, the owners are asking for in excess of $10 per square foot. But yet, just next door, Roxy Square, you can get a unit for maybe like I've seen some on Commercial Guru for like about $4 per square foot, plus minus. And so the difference is very stark. Roxy Square is actually fully occupied, but the flow along East Coast, this area is like totally vacant. And I'm quite shocked because every now and then I come in, take a look, and there's absolutely nothing. Yeah, so you can see all the high ceilings, right? Yeah. They're all like loft units. Yeah, and I don't see how this is going to get rented out anytime soon. Yeah, so that's Roxy Square, just next to it. Yeah, and Roxy Square is actually quite occupied. Yeah, so if you most tenants, if they want to rent, they will rent Roxy Square or Katong Square. Yeah, they are not looking at the flow. And these owners are actually paying their installments every month to the bank because most of them maybe do financing. Yeah, there's this one unit that's being painted. I have no idea why, but it's painting the inside walls the same color as the ones on the outside. So this is the view that you see. Every day, right, you'll see workers coming in, touching up on defects, and that's about it. And there's no tenants, nobody is setting up shop here. And the scary part is that there's actually one more level up. And the flow of the flow, which is the way that you get to the higher levels, is that you have to take the escalator, walk through all the shops, then take another escalator, walk through all the shops, and take another escalator, walk through all the shops, then you can get to the 7th floor. So you can't like go up a continuous continuous stacks of escalators to get up to the 7th floor. You literally have to walk through all the shops, right, just to get to the 7th floor. So if this place is really dead like this, right, then there's no way that anybody is going to go up to the 7th floor. You have to make sure that all the units on the 1st to the 5th floors are fully occupied. Then you get to the 7th floor. So the way that we walk through all this wall, right, that's the only way that you're going to get up to the 7th floor, other than the lift. Okay, so you can take the lift, but if this mall were very crowded, I don't see how everyone's going to squeeze into one tiny lift. So later we can take the lift and you can take a look and see. Right. Yeah, so these are all the units up to the 7th floor. So far, my friend Kevin, who's holding the video cam, and myself, we are the only people here. Earlier we saw workers doing touch-ups, but that's like maybe they go for their lunch. Yeah, so it's like, see, so all the way, one whole row. Yeah, we're not going to walk all the way because it's really very long. Yeah, so it's quite ridiculous. Yeah, the view is actually quite nice. Opposite there, right, that is Katong Mall. Just behind that grey top portion, right, that's actually I-12 Katong Mall. Yeah, and the shops across, I know most of them. Yeah, actually, most of us were doing okay. But when you come across to this side of the road, right, this side is a lot quieter. And the only people who, the only human traffic, right, is over at maybe Roxy Square or I-12 Katong. So Katong Mall itself is actually quite quiet. Yeah, and this is one thing about property investment. So a couple of years back, right, commercial property was all the rave. So everyone was like really into commercial property. They said, I need to own a commercial property because yields were very high. But the fact of the matter is that these are negative yields because you're not getting any tenant and you're paying installment at the same time. Yeah, so yeah, just to share with everyone, and also to the client who asked me whether the flow is a good investment and wanted to ask me to assist him to purchase a unit at the flow. This is the reason why I'm recommending you not to purchase the unit at the flow. Let's sit down and then further discuss which commercial units are more suitable in terms of getting a proper return and yeah, definitely a better investment than this. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Okay, see ya.